people that they're contacting, it will come back on them. It will come completely back on them. Oh, I don't even
Yeah,
want to
it
talk.
will. But what I'm advising is, don't give her the airtime. Don't mention
Which
her.
one?
Don't
Which
give her
one,
the,
Kat?
All of them,
the
really.
dog.
I think
All of them.
Kat, if she doesn't stop coming at me, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to make. I'm gonna have to say this. You're saying don't go back at her. If she keeps coming at me, I need to make every single person on this app aware of what her best mate did, and she backed him. I cannot let
I
that go.
understand that, but then she won't get a. Well, she might still get a Malcolm's, to be fair, but they might say it's tit for tat.
Kat, I am sticking to facts, darling. I'm not making lies up. I'm not making rumours up. I've got her pinning her best friend, former best friend. I've got her
Luke,
pinning
I've
him.
seen it all. I've
got
witnessed
her.
everything.
I have got her.
But Luke, listen to me. The situation which happened with you, yeah, that's threats on you and all that's around you. You've got too many good people around you with platforms that can make the awareness when they need to. When everything's out there, you don't have to do anything. Luke, you know you need to. You can let the police deal with it your way, and you've got friends around you with platforms that can show the stuff that you want.
I'm not letting it. I'm sorry. I'm not letting it go with her.
I understand your frustration, because trust me, if it was me, I'd go and rip her fucking head off. No joke.
The comments are saying let somebody else do it, right? Can I please land? Let me land, guys, please. Then you can all have your say, right? I know my capabilities on this app. I know how to get a room going. I know how to stick to facts. I know how to push it out there, the truth. I know what I'm good at. She is not getting away with this. She continues to go at me and misread. She continues to bring Tilly. She continues to go at me and try to incite hate from my family, which she's done. And I am going. People are saying that Alex is old news, Sam is old, Danny's old news. It isn't, because what's coming out now is new news. And people on this app need to link Chelsea Harwood with promoting this man, giving him addresses. People need to safeguard themselves against Chelsea Harwood. She is a dangerous individual on this app.
We know this, Luke. We've watched it all. We know what she's done. We know she's defended.
I'm not getting a cat.
But Luke, this is what I'm saying to you. Please listen, mate. I know you're gonna get a little bit stressed, but listen. You don't ruin anything. You have too many good people with platforms around you that can aid you. But the problem is, mate, if this continues from yourself, it's going to look like a tit for tat, and you're going to end up making them the victim.
Someone's just said, Johnny, how about safeguarding your cousin who is with EQ? I don't know Vianney. I've got no loyalty to Vianney. I've had a chat with Aunt Sally on the phone, and I've told her what EQ is, and they chose to ignore me. Why is it my responsibility?
Vianney's a grown man. He's watched it all happen.
Do you think I'm Kat? Do you think I'm happy? Do you think I like Vianney with the fact that he was gifting this woman interstellars?
No, and I don't understand it.
I was being called a fucking pedlo.
It's bizarre for me. I've got
no loyalties to him. He can do what he wants. I don't care what he does.
He is a grown adult. You can't listen. He knows what's happened. He knows what's gone on. It's his decision to make. It's nobody else's decision, and nobody should do that. And if he chooses to listen to advice, then that's down to him. That's not Luke's job at all.
Exactly.
What Luke? What's the main priority here for Luke is to make sure that he's okay, his horse is okay. That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters. And I have to agree with Alex, Luke, is that you've built this up. They've been goading you, but you're building up. You've got a case, and Alex is right. There's so many amazing people around you that be able to voice what needs to be voiced when it needs to be voiced. Don't put yourself in a scenario where you could ruin something that's being built up and will back you up more than going at her on TikTok.
I respect Kat because me and Kat don't get on. I respect you, Fraser. I respect you, Alex. But you have to understand she is inciting hate, pushing my family to go against me, set this all up where I have to now go and stay with Miss B for a few weeks and sort out what I'm going to do. Do you not understand that I've got to leave my home? I've got kids living here.
Oh, listen, 100%.
She is sitting in boxes. She's not talking about Rickster admitting DV. She's not talking about what Rickster and Talia did to Aunt Sally. Luke started this. Luke started this. Luke started this. I know this woman. I was friends with her for 2 years. She is inciting hate to the audience, and everyone incite hate on me. So I respect what all of you are saying, but when this stuff comes about Danny, it will be Chelsea Harwood, Chelsea Harwood, Chelsea Harwood. So she's going to get a taste of her own fucking medicine, and I will hit hard and I will land. Trust me, but I will take into consideration what every single one of you have said.
You know, listen. At the end of the day, it's only advice. You know,
I appreciate everyone's advice.
You do, whatever you.
Yeah, I understand your frustration though, because like I said, if it's me, I'd fucking rag her head off.
Yeah, Kat would have been down there within 15 minutes.
And Luke, someone stepped out of their zone today to just agree with you. And guess who it was? Have a guess.
I don't know, mate. My head's
Billy Rentagob said, I don't like Luke, but he called out Ricks. He said, how can anyone believe Rickster and Talia in this situation? It's obvious
do you know what? After what's been done to me, I stuck up for Talia and Rickster when he did that video, which I still say is vile. I stuck up for no one else did. Me and Angie did, actually. Me and Angie did. Alex, you weren't live then. No. Me and Angie did Delusive, right? No one else called it out. He had EQ in the chat. That's what people don't realise. Billy was in EQ's chat getting bigged up, in Zach's chat getting bigged up, right? And I don't like Billy, but Billy's got no beef with me anymore. I don't care. Nothing.
Do you know the reason, though, Luke, why Billy went for Rickster?
No idea.
Because he accused him of raping a child.
Didn't know that.
He also said he'd got AIDS. He said he'd unalive somebody. Now this has all been proved false. This is why Billy went for Rickster. This has been an ongoing beef between them for years. I know it all. I've watched it all. This is why Billy went. When you see a video, and I don't agree with what Billy said. I don't agree with what Billy said.
When you see a video of your cousin's brother being mocked, you see red.
Yeah,
you don't.
I don't understand it. Of course, I would be the same. But what you've got to remember is, Rickster started this with Billy, saying he'd been with a kid. And I'm sorry, but if anyone said that about me, I'd do exactly the same. I would go low.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
I've had death threats because of Rickster. I've had people for weeks and weeks, and Red knows about it, and so does Cockaboo. Don't know if I told Alex. Alex, I don't know if I told you. I've had people message. I've got to change this number today. I might actually go on the way, change this number now. So I'll send all you the number anyway that have got it. But I've had death threats because of Rickster. I said to Rickster, "You're going to deal with this. You're going to do anything about this?" He's done nothing. He turns up to Corey's house. Turns up to Levi's house. Never gone to Billy's house. Billy said he'd done the worst.
Some of the people on this app don't realise that I've been on this app for 5 years and I've watched everything. I've seen it all. I've seen what Rickster got previously before you were even around. Before I even knew Donna. I've seen everything he's done. I've seen the shit he said.
Told Rickster.
You know what I mean? People know what he's like.
Told Rickster 3 days in a voice message 3 days ago. Told him, she will put you in jail. And I meant Talia. You are going to go to jail for Talia. Talia wants you in jail. Talia Dean wants you in jail.
I have serious concerns for that kid that's in the house with them pair. I'm not being.
Well, hang on, Kat. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Hang on, Kat. They're that concerned about the child. They're sat there on live all morning promoting the ARC agency. Alex was spot on, and I have to big Alex up here. Alex was absolutely spot on with what he fucking said earlier. I've been set up here, Kat. I've been set up royally.
I know. It's clear to see. It's clear as day to see. Come on, everyone can see. It's only the brain dead people.
My child, I don't have children. I don't have children. But my child gets glass in his face or witnesses whatever supposedly happened, which I'm still not sure what happened, right? Because I've heard 3 different events, right? I've heard 3 different stories out of these people's mouth, yeah? But would anybody in this chat, would you be online promoting your agency and sitting in boxes rowing with your cousin, bringing family stuff to life, if your child had witnessed what apparently he witnessed?
Listen.
Absolutely not. I'll tell you what I'd have done. I'd have took my kid to an hospital and rang the police,
Yeah,
and then I would have been rocking up at their house and swinging jaws. That's what I would have been doing. I wouldn't have been sat in fucking boxes promoting my shitty agency.
And another thing as well, you talk about the child. This I haven't once heard the child being mentioned today. And not only that as well, if you think about it, why are you leaving broken glass on the floor all night, overnight, if there's a child in the house? A vulnerable child at that as well.
Tick-tock drama.
The thing is as well,
TikTok clout.
is the fact is, if you've had this happen to you and you've called the police, right, you'd have forensics out.
Yeah.
Get that brick, they would do all the bits that they need to do. Okay? Right? So you would have called them last night. You wouldn't have called them this morning. They would have come around last night and they would have had to do whatever they needed to do last night. So I don't understand. One, if your child's had that, then the first thing you do is go to the hospital. Now I know what hospital it would be because it's the same hospital that I would have to take my child to. Right? That's the distance that I live. Okay, so, and I know the waiting time at this hospital is 4 hours at a minimum. It's a minimum. You most certainly then wouldn't come back on live, jump into Sophie Bailey's boxes, Pockers, whatever it was, and start going on about it. Your main concern is trying to deal with that crime that's just happened in your home.
Can we listen to Take Down Chelsea Harwood, because I was in the chat.
I'm going to jump out anyway, but just take that into consideration, Luke. I know you're frustrated.
Kat, thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, mate. Are you okay
Hello,
there?
sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
So I just want to point out, I was in Canadian Angie's last night actually, and I'd gone out. And I don't know if anyone's watched Rickster from near the start. He set that up before anything happened by saying, Talia got messages today. And then 3 minutes later, something kicked off. So I don't know if anybody noticed that, but if you go back on the video, he was saying, Talia got messages today, WhatsApp messages or whatever, threatening her.
It's called self-alibying. That's what that is.
And I'm not being funny, if that was my child, one, why is it stood in a hallway at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, exactly. And behind a door that literally next to it there's a wall, so the kid would just be random. It's not like it was in the middle of a hallway where the kid could have been walking past a bed or to a toilet. It's literally a dead end.
But it's 10 o'clock at night anyway. Like, put your kid to bed instead of being so bothered about being on TikTok. Look after your kid. And then, Rickster went, oh, Talia ran after them. If my child's got glass all in their face, I'm not running down a street for anybody. I'm with my child. I'm not going on TikTok. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not sitting the next day. Your child is your number one priority. So they're even admitting that it didn't happen, or they're really bad parents.
Listen, if they took the child to the hospital, then the children's services would have been informed straight away by the hospital because of the concern to that child's safety, because it's in a domestic abode.
I do want to say this has been set up for a very long time, not this particularly, but Chelsea Harwood. For a very long time, she's been picking them off. So it started with Angie because she's obviously got drinking problems and whatever else, and she made her go right rock bottom, and she is now. But she then gave her a bit of a platform back, so she's sat in her pocket now. And she's been doing exactly the same with Luke. She's been digging and digging and digging until it's finally exploded. And that's exactly what she wanted. And then now, if he goes away for a bit, she'll go on to the next one. Because they used to own the platform, and now all these new people have come in. She doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's gone past the point that it's not going to end here. And that is my opinion, because now there's more than one person that's now got involved. It's pushed it out to at least 7, 8, 9 people directly. It's a horrible scenario. I mean, you think Vianney's had to come on, Fran only came up yesterday in Luke's box, and he came up on his own accord, and he obviously felt that he had to say what he needed to say. So it pushes it out even further, and it's all this is caused by somebody not dropping something and trying to set someone up.
But that's because she needs the power. So now, if you notice as well, everything's kind of shifted. Now the shit's hit the fan. Sorry about the language. She's getting Sophie Bailey to do the AIs, and she's getting Levi to do the videos of her, like all the doxing of Canadian Angie, apparently. So when it does all blow up, she's going to sit there and go, "Well, it wasn't me." She's not going to give a shit about any of them. She's going to throw them right under the bus to save herself, and they're all so stupid to not realise that. Absolutely stupid.
Yes, Dottie, I would. You're right, Luke.
I'm just listening to every word this woman said. She's just spoke complete facts and truth.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is why. So I'll be honest. I was behind. Oh, obviously, my name was Opinionated Olive. I made them videos. I'm not sorry about it. It was all true. And I used to be able to take what they did. I didn't like it, but I could go, right, okay. It was kind of tit for tat, whatever else. And then after last night and seeing what happened and seeing how Luke was, it absolutely, I just lost it. And I was like, this woman cannot get away with what she's doing anymore. She thinks she's powerful and she sits on the top. There's a lot bigger creators on here than her. And she needs to realise that. So we all have a life outside of TikTok. This isn't my normal profile. I have a private profile. She don't know who's on that. She don't know the reach that I have. So this is going to be everybody. I've started sharing every single vile thing she said about kids, about Miss Red's domestic abuse video. Literally everything is getting shared, and it's being tagged with her name, and it's all being tagged with TikTok as well.
Yeah.
Everything. Because the only way to stop her is to take it all away. And it won't happen in a day, don't get me wrong. But as soon as she hasn't got it anymore, she's gone. And it can go back to being what it is. Because you're not going to win any other way. She has to be gone.
You take the fuel away, it's nothing left there to burn.
And this
Exactly.
is why I can't let up on her. This is why I know, Alex, you've got a big platform. Red's got a big platform. Corey's got a big platform. I can't let up on her.
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
Luke, she said it herself. She said, I went to the police, blah, blah, blah. And then a few days later, she went, well, I didn't, because if I go to the police, it's just tit for tat. So she knows if she does something, you're going to do something back. So let her say things, but make sure anything she's saying is being put out there and it's being reported and it's going and everybody's seeing it. Because the only way you're going to beat her is to absolutely take her down, because she's going to have no money. She's going to have nothing. She sits at home lonely. She's got no friends. Nobody gives a shit about her. Some fake friends on TikTok that she has to bribe just to fucking do shit for her because she's got stuff on them and they've got stuff on her. Absolute joke of a life.
The way I see it is, if she did get a social media ban, that's what finishes her.
And I have got someone, I'm not taking the credit for it. I was looking through today because these things on TikTok are only the tip of the iceberg. Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on old forums. The stuff on there is vile and it's going back from 2012. Now, that's a long time for somebody. So I came across a Change.org petition and I have tagged it on my profile. I mean, when I reached it, it was started this year. There's only 40. But that's going to get everything you do, every nasty video you see, repost it and make sure you're hashtagging her actual name spelt right as well, because you know she'll use that. So, oh, it's not me because it's not spelt right. So make sure you're doing all that and you're literally adding TikTok in it, because it's the only way you're going to bring full awareness to what she's doing.
I encourage every screen recorder that's in here now going forward, do not use her fake name, Evil Queen. You tag her, Chelsea Harwood. I'm not bothered. You can tag Luke McJanet. My digital footprint is nowhere. No one's in this room. His digital footprint is as bad as Chelsea Harwood. No one's. So I'm cool. You want to link my name to anything? Do it. I will never do the things that EQ has done, right? So I encourage every single screen recorder going forward, do not use Evil Queen. You use Chelsea Harwood. Chelsea Harwood. Get that name out there. Put it all over your screen recordings. Chelsea Harwood.
Here's a question for you then, right?
Yep.
If everyone comes on this app and states that this is only an act and Evil Queen is just an act, why is the things dated from 2012 all the way back to 2012, all of these acts that are very similar to the stuff that she projects on this app today?
Because that's what she hides behind. And that's why she's using this paper bag now, because she thinks it protects her. We all know someone with an emoji or whatever, it can be taken off, and it can be taken off quite easily to show who's behind it. Now, what I found the other day is there was a video, and it was an AI video of someone with a paper bag. And all of a sudden, oh, it's not really been Chelsea Harwood, it's been this AI. And that's what's going to be next. And that's what the paper bag's about. Now, I'm probably going to get shit for this, but I'm going to say it. When I was watching her thing about her doing those nasty AIs, and she said, oh, well, I'm just educating you. I'm just educating you on what AI can do. So if you see a picture of me with a boy in a bed, you know it's not real. Right. How fucking weird is that to say? Why is that the first thing coming in your head?
Because
if
she
you
knew
see me in a bed with a boy, and then now everyone's going, there's pictures of her in bed with a boy.
She knew people had the picture. She
exactly.
knew the picture was out there. And I've said this and I've screamed it from the rooftops. She did a 2-week campaign on, oh, we know AI pictures can be fake, because she knew Rickster and Talia have got the picture of a young lad being in her house on the bed with Coco.
But this is why she's pushing the AI now. So when that picture does come out, she'll go, well, it's not real, it's just AI. And all her followers haven't got a brain cell between them will go, oh, yeah, it is. It's stupid, absolutely stupid. And I've been through most of her followers' profiles, and the amount of kids on them profiles, and they're following her.
It's self-alibying. That's they put it out there before anything else comes out, because they know what's coming out is going to incriminate them more. So it's self-alibying.
And that's I've tolerated it. I've not liked it, but I've tolerated it. It's not my business. Don't get involved in it.
Can you put Corey in the box,
to the point
please?
where it's like,
is he in the box? I can't see him. Corey's not in the box. He's not in the box, mate. He's not requested anyway. I'm going through the whole list here. He's not in it.
So I do just want to say with her as well, is what she has to realise is you can think that you're the biggest person, there's always going to be someone bigger than you that will take you down. So be very careful. I've got nothing to lose, absolutely nothing. She wants to try and dox me, I know I can sue her in a civil case.
Who's Brandon?
I don't even need to be involved.
Who's Brandon Harwood?
You need to get Corey in the box. I'm not in the box. Just ask her who Brandon Harwood is. Corey, you need to explain. You can't just leave like that, bud. That's not fair.
I'll let you know if he requests.
I need to go and ring him and find out who Brandon Harwood is. Wait there a second.
Well, I can. I know well.
It's like cliff edge there, mate. Brandon Harwood.
But yeah, I've said all I've got to say anyway. But if you go on the profile, just make sure you are hashtagging, you're adding her actual name and TikTok and everything else, because it's the only way it's going to stop.
Yeah, it's you know, well, the other way is that everybody has that level of agreement not to go at each other, but then somebody else will pop up and say something that they disagree with, and we'll go at them.
Well, that's what I've said for ages. Just block her. Just ignore her. Just act like she doesn't exist. But then she'll be going after some other poor sod, won't she?
Chester said he's found something. This could really escalate today.
Okay, apparently somebody is saying in the chat, Brandon is Chelsea's brother that she's never met.
I'm very confused. Very confused.
That just, yeah.
Brandon Harwood. Right.
Well, her dad did remarry, didn't he, I think?
So, just quickly, I just searched that name as Corey put it in the chat. Now, there's ones that refer to G gangs, if you get where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
And there's also one that I've just found was apparently convicted of R, so I'm not sure. You have to find out the rest of Corey, which one it is.
Yeah.
What a great family. Okay, I am going to go. You'll have to kick me out because I've never done this before, so
all right, no worries.
I don't know how to do it. But thank you very much for letting me talk. I know I've ranted. I am very sorry.
You're entitled to speak.
Thank you.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye. But yeah, obviously, Cat come in the box earlier. Billy and stated obviously Luke was unaware. Luke didn't actually know what he has accused you of in the past, because obviously, once you see a video on the FYP, people go off that video. You should know that yourself. So obviously, Cat's come in and explained what he said about you and what he accused you of. So.
Hold on 1 second, Alex. Here's Billy mocking the loss. I've never mocked the loss of their daughter at all. In fact, I've never mentioned their daughter once. Regarding that situation, I can't say too much because of the place it's at now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I am going to lie. I do not regret any of the 2 videos I'd previously done. As much as people will say it's distasteful, I totally agree and I totally get it. I done it for one reason. Because one, for all these people, and you lot have took my voice long enough, for all these people, you've all accused me of R-ing a 13-year-old boy on God knows what. You've all called me woman beaters, a woman bully, but yet these very people are the same people that have protected these exact people that what I've been accused of, which I have proven every single bit of it to be absolutely untrue. I've even bought ACROs, DBSs, and I will continue to do so. But like I say, look, I generally don't have a problem with you. I get why you had an issue with me about those videos.
I just don't like the video, Billy. That's it. I just don't like the video.
And I totally get that. Yeah, and I'm not.
I don't know your backstory with Rickster. I don't know what he's called you. I don't know any of this. I seen a video, and you've done and said things in the midst of the moment. You've done things.
Of course I have. We all have.
And so. But it's not my. I'm sorry to say, it's not my problem anymore. Your beef with Rickster, it stays with Rickster. I'm not involved. I'm not getting myself involved. I don't care. I can't sit here and lie and say I care because I don't care anymore.
Afternoon, Ashley.
And listen, you shouldn't have gave a shit in the first place. Listen, the man mugged you off in the very beginning, and I've said it from day one, and I can see what the man's doing. Like, he's mugging you all off. And listen, it ain't no one gonna have a harder fall than him again. Let me just put it that way. And that's all I've kind of really got to say on the matter. But that bloke, not you, Luke, the other one, deserves absolutely everything that happens and that he gets, in my opinion. But that's where I'm leaving that at.
Oh, I'm so glad I've caught you in here, Bill. Bill, did I give you Rick's number?
No, it was a dead-end account,
Thank
and
you.
that's what I keep saying.
Thank you.
It's a random, like, literally a 00 account. It has obviously been freshly made. I can say that, like, on hand on my heart, honestly. Like, I've got no need to lie.
Alex, I'm going to go now because I'm not giving Zap the Pratt any clout. You know, he doesn't deserve any clout, so I'm going. I'll speak to you later.
Oh, I've seen a bit, Luke. It's just for me. This is getting a bit. It's getting a bit far now, too far, because now there's people talking about brothers and grape and
listen,
all the mad
people
stuff.
won't stop until someone's brown bread, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
No
I said that earlier, though, Billy. I said it's not going to stop until somebody actually says that's enough, and I'm not doing it. But it won't, because then somebody will then pipe up again. Listen, we've all seen what's going on with the Hardys, and someone continually still going at them after their tragic trauma. So somebody will carry on going at them at somebody because they want to be that one-upmanship all the time.
Listen, I get people will do, like me, for example, I'll do a series of videos, so I'll do like maybe 5 to 10 videos on a creator, then it's the news saga with someone else, and then it's so on, and that's literally how it should go. However, all the time people are just going back and forth at each other. It'll take one person to go under before anything stops. It's social media, and it's a very dangerous game. It's a very dangerous game. People that have been in it years will know how dangerous social media really is.
It's a minefield. It really is.
It's like a game, isn't it? It's like where you click the little squares and then it opens up and it's like boom, gone. But it's just all absolutely mental. But hey, it's drama. I'll just happily sit back and watch all of them go at each other because it's absolutely mental.
Yeah.
But anyway,
through them and their stupid... Hang on, Bill. Through them and their stupid faults that I was somehow involved when we was on holiday, when I was talking to other friends when you was on my live, and they thought they was clever doxing my number. Good luck, because there's another police case there, Rick, and I won't fucking drop it.
Well,
so get your Rottweiler on a fucking muzzle.
But anyway, I'm going to drop.
Huh?
I'm going
Alright,
up for
Amber.
lunch.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna go. I just wanted you to confirm that I hadn't given no one's number to you, Bill. That's all.
No, it's a dead end account. Right, I'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah,
Alright,
see you in
cheers
a
for
bit.
letting me in,
Yeah,
Alex.
no worries. See you both later. Alright. Now, someone has just messaged me. Let me see what this one's saying.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh. Hopefully not. Get my pretty name out of your mouth. Get my pretty name out of your mouth.
Okay, so what's the issue here then now? What is the issue? Why am I getting slated?
Why is he just sitting there quiet?
Here then now. What is the issue? Why am I getting slated?
Why is he just sitting there quiet?
Here then now. What is the issue? Why am I getting slated?
Why is he just sitting there quiet?
Well.
I always feel like somebody's. I know, Johnny. I'm not stupid. 100%. I know, Johnny. I'm not stupid.
Well, you must be, because you got a random account in the chat, Angie, saying, oh, he's trying to bait you. So I'm talking about something so separate, and you're all slating me in that live, but I'm the one baiting you. Doesn't make any sense. So I'm doing a whole totally different thing. You're talking about me. I've come in the live to see what's going on, but I'm baiting you. No.
And a whole other discussion. So, yeah.
I've come in the live to see what's going on, but I'm baiting you. No.
I just said we were watching you because of Luke being in the box and what Luke was saying. And then we went on to another discussion how I cannot support you because of Luke. I can't support you because of things that I've been sent. And I'm not going to say anything at the moment, and I may not say anything, but I'm also not supporting you because of things that I've been sent. And I'm not going to say anything at the moment, and I may not say anything, but I'm also not supporting you.
No, because you say stuff like that, then people think things, so I ain't got nothing to hide. Remember, the people that have sent you things, I can defend myself, and I can counteract everything that's been said.
There's nothing to think, Alex. There's nothing to think. Alex, there's nothing to think about. Alex, no, you're not. Alex, let me tell you something. I've been on this app way too long to fall into the little fucking head games. I'm not doing it.
Head games?
So
I'm
gonna
just being
tell you
straight.
what, you stay on your side, I stay on my side. And that's it for now. That's all I'm saying. I'm here for the people that come on the live. I'm not like you guys who manipulate everyone. So when I'm getting a whole bunch of recordings and people saying shit about you, I'm going to stand up for those people, not you. So when I'm Ricochet, let's go to the FYP. People saying shit about you, I'm going to stand up for those people, not you. So when I'm Ricochet, let's go to the FYP. Saying shit.
I don't know. I don't know who's she's speaking about, and I have no interest, to be honest with you.
Well, that took a turn.
No, no real turn. Like I said, it's just weird timing, isn't it? It's always weird timing when, you know, I'm on the app. Ever since things are starting going smoothly, it's always the way.
Listen, mate, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Definitely not.
Hi, Ree. How you doing?
not even live.
I think she is, Ange.
I tell he plays all of a poor old lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, just reading the comments. Do you know when you start reading it and then you think, oh no, not the end?
TJ, I have no clue.
Right, I'm going to jump down there for a bit.
Alright, mate, no worries.
Reckon she is.
Oh, it's probably a setup again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what come on.
DA has turned.
Look. How's
It's only turned now because EQ said
well,
that she'd
Millie.
catch a flight to Canada.
What's that?
His turn now. Last night she would be instigating it, being like, yeah, that's right, do that. Well, not last night, the night before. Now it happens and that happens. And EQ is like, well, I'll come to yours. She's like, oh, I want to
Yeah.
switch sides. Tough.
Yeah.
And she calls everybody flip-flops. Hello?
She's
Queen
not
of
live. I don't know why people are saying they're live. She isn't live. She's not. I've just looked, for God's sake. Unless she's in
Yeah,
someone's
Gypsy, and I'm a
box.
good man. I'm alright. Ain't too bad.
Unless she's in a box. But she's not. She's not just looked. She is not.
More and more stuff comes out about him on the daily. So shut your mouths. If you're going to criticize one, then criticize the fucking other one. If you're going to sit with one, don't criticize the one that you're going after. And that goes for everyone. I don't give a shit. I'm not going on anyone's fucking side. I'm staying in my lane. But I'm not standing by someone who can talk to women the way he does and then threatens them. If something comes out, he wants to shut them up or threaten them. I'm not standing for that shit. I'm not. And I'm being completely honest when I
Ask her for the proof.
EQ has a terrible mouth. He's done terrible things. So please, don't fucking come to me and talk about one when you're sitting with the fucking other one. Because I'm not going to have it. And I don't care what creator it is, who the hell you are. I don't give a shit how many fucking followers you have. Stop it. You criticize one but sit with another one? We haven't forgotten what he's done. So no, sorry. It's not happening. It's not happening. Don't come into this platform, into this live and criticize Evil Queen and then go sit with Alex Brigham. Don't do it.
Go over and ask for the
I'm not
proof.
fucking having it.
Ask her for the proof.
I told you it wouldn't last long. She's already switched up. See, there's AB, Corey. Everyone else decided to gave her a platform. They were promoting her. They were jumping in her box. And all because, they were trying to push me off this app and everything. And didn't last long. What, a week?
Yep.
A week.
Even Corey has as well. Corey wants to jump ship too.
Corey, what's Corey?
Yeah. He said to Luke, if I find out that you're anything to do with this, I don't want nothing to do with you or something.
You are right. Rose, I'm always right.
No, you're not.
I don't know if she's working her way into EQ's good books, but I did say to you there will be give it time and she'll be friends with her, or should want to be friends with her. And that looks like that could. I don't know if that's going to happen, but yeah, and I'm right about that as well. And I'm right about AB. Absolutely, that he's trying to be the biggest, a big creator on this app. And what he's doing is using Corey, Miss Red, and Luke to get there.
I'm not using anyone.
He wants to be. He don't want Corey to be the king. He wants to be the king.
He just wants to be in the best position on the app. He don't care who the friend is.
People need to.
You need to learn the truth. I don't care. You all talk about these. I want this. I want that. I've never ever asked any of them to get in my box for views. They have requested, and I've got them in. I have never once asked any creator to get in my fucking box ever. And that's a fact.
Probably gifting as much, because at the end of the day, it's his job. People are stupid. This is why I don't do boxes. I'll only go in someone's box if there's a big creator in the box already, because I'm not giving no one platforms again, right? So I don't do boxes. So when I went into Pocker's box yesterday, I only went in there when I saw EQ in there. I jumped in the box. I will with Levi and Sophie, obviously, but other creators, I just don't do it. Especially someone that I know that could turn on me. You know, build their platform.
Like Luke screaming to get in the box.
You build their platform, and once they get to a 2K or what, they start saying so much about you. You know what I mean? And they start wanting to tear you down and all this shit. Now this is CA, what she's now doing. Yeah, and Corey, they're all MUGS. They think they're funny. Oh, we get into CA talks and they're a little team, and you know, stop Angie from getting the views and all this kind of thing. And look what happened. It's just backfired on them. But I'm like a businesswoman, right? So my job, I've always worked in pharmaceuticals, right? For God knows, since I was 21 years old, right? So always worked in an office, right? I was also a manager, okay? So I've got a good business head on me, yeah? However, I think I have been used a lot.
What account are you messaging me on? You're saying...
I realise I use other people too, because I'm making money. I'm a drama platform. I box people. I know who to box and not to box.
Stay there, guys. Let me just
I don't box. I really box everybody. Do you know what I mean? People back and see it in there. Exactly. Eventually, we'll always turn on. Yes. I don't know. I've not received any videos of CA actually speaking on me for the last 2 days. I assume since that AI, apart from the lease situation. So I'm not going to really speak on the situation unless obviously I put videos, which I have not got. Will you be friends with CA when EQ is? No. EQ obviously can be friends with who she wants to be friends with. If she's friends with his CA, then that's up to her. But no. Because of what she did with my niece. I'm not Miss Red. Miss Red can forgive her for the worst thing anyone could do. Not me.
Yeah, Kitty Cat, 100%.
When it comes to kids, yeah, and you're trying to find information out. No, that's it for me. You are wrong. And she has no idea. Yeah, she tries to involve herself in the drama. The problem here with CA, right, is there's no drama in her way anymore. There's no drama there for her, right? People bored talking about me. Blah, blah, blah. And I haven't really spoke on her, right? So there's no clap back there. So she's got no drama. So now she's turning on the people that she's friends with. And that's the problem. Yeah. What's funny, Lee? How can you forgive EQ after all she said and done? She's only using her this minute. Well, how do you know I'm not using her? Listen, I've said this and I said it before. I said at this time I'm friends with EQ, but it does not mean I'll be friends with her next week or in 2 weeks' time. You know? I support her at the moment, she supports me. Because we both have a mutual dislike for a couple of people on this app. And that's all it is.
So if people have a mutual dislike for you, Ange, you class it as bullying? Like you've literally just summed it up there, and you said if people have you have a dislike, you have a mutual dislike for someone, that's why you're in boxes and blah 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 and speaking to this person. But if people have a dislike for you and they're talking, they're bullying. You know, it's a bit strange. It is.
Then you just build a platform for someone. Why should you build a platform for them for free? They should pay you, right? Because eventually they'll be financially gaining from you. It's all about the money. I talk so much shit.
For views, Frangelica, for
God,
views.
I waffle on. I'm even annoying my fucking self. Let's have his Twitter's mad as I can't. You always make it make sense though. Well, it's true. It's you got to.
Yeah, just I'm fine.
Because it's my job, and I'm not going to have anyone destroy my job either. Ever, never. Don't back anyone but yourself. People switch up so fast. They do switch up so fast. Well, there's a good example. You know what I mean? That's a woman, CA, that was on 400, 500 views. He built their their platform forever, apart from us, obviously, which is coming here and us going to a box, you know, but I stopped doing that. Who built it further? Corey.
And then who built it even further? Miss Red.
Mm-hmm.
And